Some of the habitual mistakes of taxpayers are: number one, taxpayers tend to be reactive to tax problems and tax risk. Taxpayers, they tend to be reactive to tax problems and tax risk. Number two, tax compliance department in every business try to solve their tax problems or try to cover their tax risk without outside professional assistance, except on a reactive basis. Tax compliance department in business try to solve their tax issues or try to cover their tax risk without outside professional assistance, except on a reactive basis. Number three, most business do not have a roadmap of how and where they are going regarding the management of their tax challenges or tax risks or tax problems, other than just being fully compliant. Most business do not have a roadmap of how and where they are going regarding tax management or management of tax risk, other than just being fully tax compliant. Another one is the fact that ignorance or non-interest or non-involvement, that is to say, ignorance or lack of interest or non-involvement of key stakeholders in the management of tax or management of tax risk in every organization. So we're looking at stakeholders, the major key stakeholders, they are not involved or they do not have interest, or they are ignorant of what the tax laws is, so they don't know that it's also part of the risk they need to manage. That's number four. Then another one is lack of facts. When we still talk about lack of facts, we mean the lack of information, lack of evidence to support transaction, to support items that give rise to tax issues or tax risk. Another one is the fact that lack of communication between the tax manager or accountant and the rest of the business. That is, lack of communication between whoever is in charge of tax management or tax managers or accountant and the rest of the business. Then finally, we talk about the fact that businesses, they fail to put in place internal checking or audit procedures to self-audit and check areas of that is talking about higher tax areas in businesses. So these are some of the habitual mistakes of taxpayers that in the long run they cost them more when eventually tax issues arises. Thank you.